There's some serious spoilers about to come up.
We could have used someone like you on my world.
Your world?
Beck is from Earth, just not ours. The snap tore a hole in our dimension.
You're saying there's a multiverse?
So the MCU introducing the multiverse, that could also be the way they introduce the X-Men. It would be the best way to introduce these characters in my opinion. They are a team full of well-established characters. A lot of fans already know what they are, who they are. So the multiverse would be a very good way of introducing them well-established and a good reason for why they hadn't existed previously in this universe. And the multiverse being a result of the snap, that is pretty genius in my opinion, because this Fox merger went through just in time. It was made official between Infinity War and Endgame, so the snap resulting in a multiverse just kind of makes sense to me. It's really good usage, and it's a way for the snap to matter all the way through the MCU in its entirety, not just the Infinity Saga. And this idea of the multiverse, and possibly this being the way that they introduced the X-Men and the other Fox characters such as the Fantastic Four, and all those villains, all the threats that will come with that. That's possibly why they just didn't undo the snap entirely in Endgame, although of course the reason is different. Tony still wanted that life, and there were people that still lived lives and had good lives. So there's a reason in the movie, but I think there's also a production reason, and I think this is one of the main reasons. They wanted a multiverse, and the snap was the thing that made the most sense to actually create a multiverse and open up their world to several other worlds. Also, the multiverse would just be a really good way to incorporate Deadpool, a character that breaks the fourth wall, and just similar characters to that into the MCU if they wanted them in the main continuity, but don't really want them crossing over with too many characters just because of the tonal shifts that brings. So I just think the multiverse overall, it makes sense to introduce these Fox properties into the MCU, to introduce a well-established X-Men and a well-established Fantastic Four team into the MCU so they don't have to really grow into fully fledged characters. Like these characters, a lot of these characters could already be at their full potential and full power, or close to it anyway. So let me know your thoughts on the multiverse being introduced into the MCU overall, and do you think that's the way that they are going to incorporate these Fox characters into the MCU, whether it's into the movies or the shows or both? Or do you think they are going to incorporate these Fox properties some other way? I just think the multiverse makes the most sense, and it's the most use they could get out of this concept. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thank you all for watching. I will see you guys sometime.